What's good? It's Chigozie. It's Saturday, May 4th, 2019. And we're going to look at what came out May 3rd, 2019. It's another prediction coming true because this is one of the ongoing, recurring predictions that exists in this community. One that we always talk about. I know Zachary K. Hubbard has said it multiple times, dates with 6446 numerology or 6444 numerology, like clockwork, every single year, every single month, there's a celebrity murder, a ritual murder. So it's a recurring prediction, meaning one doesn't have to announce it every single time. He just says, mark your calendars, and you'll see how it happens. And it does, every single time. So what have I said as well? I said on dates with 47, 27 numerology, mark your calendars for Ohioan propaganda by the numbers. And the bonus, it's on a date with a life lesson number of 20, time equals 20. Ohio does a lot of things by the number 20 as well. Time equals 47, Ohio 47, Buckeye 27. I've been saying, mark your calendars for Ohio propaganda on dates with these numerologies, especially this pairing. It never fails. 27 and 47, Ohio and Buckeye. I knew they're going to be in the propaganda that day, absolutely. And I mean, it's perfect. There's two main pieces of CNN propaganda coming out that day about Ohio, and I'm just seeing it now. That all fell on 5/3. 53 is the 16th prime number. It's just the perfect day for Ohio participating in propaganda by the numbers. This is just another one of the dozens of videos I have exposing the state and how they practice Kabbalah. Before this day came out, I said, guys, this is the easiest pattern to see, in my opinion. And now you see what I'm talking about. Ohio equals 47. I did with 47 numerology on 5/3. 53 is the 16th prime. Ohio equals 16. We're just using the 4 base ciphers here. O is the 15th letter, H is the 8th, I is the 9th, O is the 15th. Add them all, 47. 1 plus 5 is 6. H remains 8. So you do reduction in each, 29. And then you reverse alphabetical order and do the same style. And you get 61 and 16. That's all we're doing here. I do always have to point out, though, Ohio also has the number 25, and they use 25 all the time, just as much as these. Because H is the 19th letter when you reverse. 1 plus 9 is 10. So reducing H only once, 25. Likewise, Ford's S is that, but there's no S in Ohio. And then Buckeye. Buckeye equals 72, 27, 36. Likewise, that reduction. K is the master number. You don't need to reduce that because it's 11, the master number, 11th letter. So it's 36 forwards and backwards. And again, there's no H in Buckeye, so you see how this didn't change. But 117, Ohio equals 117 in the Jewish cipher, which is not one of the base ciphers, but is used all the time. But I'm showing you how this is a stunt from the federal government. And let's end on that, or continue with that. Federal equals what? 51 using the alphabetical order. Federal 51, see? Federal equals 51, just using the alphabetical order, and look at this piece of propaganda from CNN. Updated at 5:10 about federal court. Strikes down Ohio congressional map as unconstitutional. Guys, this is a bunch of bullshit propaganda. Majority of what Ohio does is unconstitutional. Guys, they poison the water, the air, all that shit, plus plenty more things. Supreme Court hears arguments on partisan gerrymandering. 338. Let's see what gerrymandering sums to. Blood sacrifice 8676. Freemasonry 158. This is what Freemasonry is doing. So, look at this other piece of Ohio propaganda. We're going to look more at both of them. I mean, guys, you see what I'm saying? What were we just saying? We were saying, look, this is coming out on 5/3. 53 is the 16th prime. See, we have it still up. 53 is the 16th prime number on 5/3. Ohio equals 16. And look, now this piece of Ohioan propaganda updated at 5/16. I already have an Instagram post that I've documented them, and it's on my Facebook as well. Guys, I share these headlines all the time. The 47th minute of the hour, they put that last piece of Ohio propaganda. Now this one is 5:16 p.m. Ohio 16 on 5/3, 53 to 16th prime, and they did with 47, 27 numerology. You know, the capital of Columbus, the capital of Ohio, Columbus, also equals 47, and it equals 34. But they're talking about loss of embryos, murder 34. That's what they're going for with that. Frozen embryos are not living persons, an appellate court in Ohio affirmed Thursday. The ruling is the latest development in a case brought by a couple who lost 3 embryos in a fertility clinic storage tank malfunction last year. Yeah, and the state of Ohio is not taking responsibility at all. Guys, this is the state I live in. Yes, of course, this can be completely false propaganda, of course. But you know, let's just assume it's real for the sake of this. Because, guys, if this was real, this is exactly what Ohio would do. They would say, oh, well, they're not living persons. And, guys, I'm not even here to argue anything on abortion or embryos. I'm just saying Ohio's going to take this route. They don't care about life. These are nasty Zionist Jews, Freemasons, the Jesuit order. If they fuck your shit with their malfunction, they're not going to take responsibility. This is the state of Ohio. Why do you think they get all the shit they get? It's because it's how it's run from this gang. The only redeeming quality of Ohio is the nature, the beauty of all the green and the trees. That's the stuff I like about it. The topography is the only good thing about it. You know, the people are friendly. But I mean, most of them are dumbed down with all the fake sports. So, you know, it's that type of place. But, you know, hey, in a 2-1 decision this week, the Ohio 8th District, death equals 218 in English extended. They're coding 218 right here in this piece of propaganda. See, Saturn 21. Oh my God. Do you see this? Like, what is this? This is supposed to be like what? This is symbolic as hell. I'm telling you. Like I'm seeing 9 bubbles there, but you know, I don't want to be too on that, and like it's too subjective at that point because like I don't know. It's kind of not hard to make them all out. But you know, 9 with the sun, Ohio. But I mean, there you have it. And we'll finish this one up. You know, Michigan's maps, Ohio and Michigan being parallel in propaganda. They're rivals in the narrative. The Toledo War. I mean, it's so retarded. Toledo borders Michigan and Ohio. It's a port city. It's part of Ohio. That's where the actor Urban Meyer is from, the former head coach of the Buckeyes football team. And Michigan wanted it. Ohio wanted it. They had a little dispute over it. Ohio ended up getting it. And there's been a rivalry ever since, and especially now with the college football teams and stuff. It's all just divide and conquer from the Zionist Jews. Ohio's gonna get Toledo the entire time. It's a scripted play from the federal government. You know, the state's 16 congressional seats. Ohio has 16 congressional seats. Ohio equals 16, but who knows? I don't know if all states have 16 or most states. But if they don't, there's a reason. If Ohio is one of the a certain amount of states that have 16, keep that in mind. Ohio equals 16. So I mean, all my friends from across the ocean, which I'm sure you're watching this, you're gonna be watching this because it's early in the morning here in America. But I hope you're seeing. I hope you know that you never have to cross the Atlantic Ocean, and you can see you know more about the state of Ohio than anyone in your nation. I guarantee you. Who else in England? Who else in Germany or anywhere in South America? Anywhere in Europe? Who else knows that Ohio puts out by the numbers propaganda by this pattern unfailingly every single time? That's why I feel so good when this knowledge crosses the waters. It's getting around the world. Slowly but surely, people are seeing the bullshit from the federal government. I wanted to type in Supreme Court. And again, judge, jury, that 74-47 pattern. I said before these even came out, I said, guys, look out for court propaganda on these 47 date numerologies. Zachary K. Hubbard has documented this pattern so many times. He's pointed it out in his blog, in his book. That's why, guys, that's why I link his book. Is if you just read the book, all the patterns I'm showing you, you'll quickly see, and they all make sense. So Judge 4720, and I did with a life lesson number of 20, 47 numerology. We have Ohio 47 participating in this type of propaganda. Ohio with the 88 counties, judge sentencing you to time. Time equals 47, 25, 20. 88 representing time. Ohio 25, 61, 47. I did with a life lesson number of 20. Do you see why they're inside the propaganda? That's why I say their pattern is the easiest, because the time in Ohio have the same gematria. And they both even sum to 187 in a satanic cipher. Right? This is what I mean. This is what I mean why it's the easiest pattern. And this is very, very, very important for your research and your perception going forward. Ohio equals 187. So does time. The satanic cipher is A is 36, 666, the 36 triangular number. Z is 61. The 18th prime, 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. Satanic gematria equals 666 in this cipher. Very good ciphers. You see how time equals 187. Now you type in Ohio State. Seal. I mean, it's just their logo. Oh, whoops. Of course, can give us this with the sun. Sun 27 like Buckeye. It's another one of the patterns. That's why they do it. They worship the sun. Guys, in the middle of the Capitol building, like outside, there's seals on the ground, and they make it so the sun just hits it perfectly and everything, right between their big banking buildings. See, 187. The Ohio State University, 1870. 187. Ohio 187, time 187. They give you your new driver's license on 2/7. Do you see what I mean? They make it so easy. I wish they would still have it up. They had it up for a while. Yeah, there's a new driver. Oh, this is still a Jane Doe, but it looks like it's a different picture. It's not the black girl anymore. But look, you can see right here, 7/2. See, 2018 issued 7/2, 2018. That's 2/7. Also like the 5-02, Ohio 25. January 21st, 2021. That's when it expires. Guys, I have videos covering all this. I'm just going into depth in this video because this is the pattern you need to know, because you can convince people that this is actually going on. There's no way this is coincidence. And guys, if there's other patterns that are much easier for you that you like better, of course, you don't have to use this pattern. I'm just suggesting, I'm just giving you structure if you want it. But what is that? 211, 21/1. 211 is the 47 prime. See, a date with 27 life lesson numbers, 63 numerology. The things I say, guys, is not arbitrary. The state of Ohio does things by this pattern all the time. You see, May 3rd, 2019, if you can do the math in your head, that was the day with 47 numerology. That's what we're just talking about. 27 numerology. May 4th, 2018 is the same as May 3rd, 2019, if you haven't caught on. And keep that in mind as well. That's how they recycle the propaganda. But you see how it dates with a life lesson number 27, 63 numerology. We're on Ohio BMV. Guys, this is the DMV. They just call it BMV because it's by the numbers. They do things differently in Ohio. They're the 17th state, Mason 17, Zion 17. They have a more occult-looking flag. They like to stand out, probably because it's a Masonic ritual every single day in the state that sums you 47. Sums the same thing as time. That's not a good thing. 21/1. You see this. It's a little faded out, but that's the expiration date. 211, the 47 prime. That's a date with a life lesson number 27. And we're just looking at two pieces of propaganda put up by Ohio on 5/3, 53 to 16 prime, a date with 27 numerology, 47, or excuse me, a date with, 27 and 47 numerology. Are you getting how this is working? Are you getting how I'm showing you these examples so perfectly? And then 7/2 is when it was issued. It came out 2/7, July 2nd. Buckeye 7227. This is undeniable. It's undeniable. Can they just give us Ohio? Do I have to retype it in? Damn. I want to show you their state song. I mean, I've shown these things again and again, but if I keep tying these examples in, the preamble of the Constitution, Psalm 72, 720, and 207. State song, Beautiful Ohio. See? The original state song, Beautiful Ohio. Look what that sums to. Anyone who lives in Ohio, who knows anyone who lives in Ohio, you have to show them this video. Or at least, I don't know, just show them one example. And I'm saying that because you don't even have to show them the video. I mean, it's just so simple. Beautiful Ohio, 27, 72, 63. Do you see this? And in the Jewish cipher, time equals 144. Just like an English ordinal. This is undeniable. This is why I say this is the biggest pattern, in my opinion. Beautiful Ohio, 66, and Jewish, 660. King James Bible, 66 books. Revelation, the 66th book, dealing with these numbers as well. Revelation, the 27th book of the New Testament. But Beautiful Ohio, 144, like time. You see how it's something also the 2772, 63, like Buckeye, 36, time 144. Not hard to see. Not hard to see at all. And guys, you know what I always say, and it's true. It's naive to think. It's naive to think that I've uncovered all their low-hanging fruits with this 2772. Because every single time I even think, oh, I've gotten a lot of these examples, there's always more I find out. There's more to uncover. I like this 103 right there, the 27 prime. Look at the current constitution. I hope they'll never change this. Preamble, and they even let you know, one of the shortest preambles of any state constitution. We, the people of the state of Ohio, grateful to Almighty God for our freedom to secure its blessings and promote our general welfare, do establish this constitution. I mean, it just has Goyim written all over it. There's no freedom at all. I mean, it's just the mockery is just ridiculous. Guys, there's police all over the place here, doing all sorts of bullshit, and they're here making this shit their preamble of the Constitution. Look at this. 2007, reversing the alphabetical order, and 720, reversing the alphabetical order and reducing each letter to a single digit. You see how we've been using these 4 base ciphers the most time, and we even see how with the satanic and Jewish cipher, it still all comes together. And you see, I mean, I'm just making this video because this is completely undeniable. Doesn't matter how new you are to my channel. If you're skeptical at first, I hope this video ends it. And if it does, then that's adds more weight to why I say the Ohio pattern is my favorite. Yes, I'm from here. I might be a little biased, but guys, I mean, am I really? I mean, look at this shit. Where else can you find pattern this concrete? Yes, Washington, D.C. has it with the 137. White House. I mean, yeah, that's another really good one. And again, that's why it's, in my opinion, this is the pattern I like. If you find another pattern that's just as strong, take it and share it. That's the whole point of this video. But this pattern, especially for those from Ohio, need to see what they're living out, the type of place they're living out. Are you seeing this? 2007, 720. Driver's license coming out 7/2, 2/7. The Ohio State Highway Patrol, their birthday is 7/20, 1933. July 20th, 1933 is when they were established. But from what I've been documenting, they say their birthday is July 20th, and then they say they're established in 1933. So I just put two and two together. So I'm going to close this video. There's plenty more examples I'm missing, of course. Go look up Mike DeWine. We'll close off with him, actually. It'll be easy to see. And I've shown you, it's all on this channel, how he was going to win based on his date, his birth numerology. It was a lock, complete lock. 70th governor of Ohio, Mike equals 70. He's born in 47. Also helped me figure it out. Born January 5th, 1947. The only reason the prediction's not as cool is because he's a Republican. I think he had the majority. So people are like, oh, he's a Republican. It's Ohio. And the majority, it's like, they're so fucking retarded. If the other guy won, though, they would have said something else. It's like, no, I'm telling. And then they will have given me shit for being wrong. But look at his birthday. If I said July 5th, I meant January 5th. January 5th, 1947. He is an actor for the state of Ohio. I've shown this again and again. Look at his birth numerology. 72 date numerology, a life lesson number of 27, and 53 numerology. 53 to 16th prime, Buckeye 36, a date with 360 days left. It cannot be any more clear. 72, 27 numerology like Buckeye, Ohio 16, 53 to 16th prime. Ohio's the 17th state. I don't use this cipher often, so I don't point it out, but the 17 is chilling here. Don't want to ignore it. The state of Ohio founded March 1st, incorporated into the Union 1803. The Order out of Chaos 183. Look at this. This is my favorite part of this cipher. These multiplication ciphers, please check out Bow and Arrow's channel. He extensively uses these and shows you how they're very applicable. But you just multiply the days or the numbers in the dates, but you get rid of the zero. So 3 times 1 times 1 times 8 times 3. 72 like Buckeye. And of course, a date with 25 numerology, Ohio 25, a life lesson number of 16, Ohio 16, and 4 and 7 numerology, Ohio 47. It cannot be any more clear. It cannot be any more perfect. The state of Ohio practices Kabbalah and numerology. You have to leave this video understanding that. If you still are thinking I'm putting things together after all those 27 examples, 72, I do not know what else to say. I do not know what else to say. One last pieces before I forget. Cord equals 58. Freemasonry, 77, like Judaism. The Rosicrucian pattern right there. And then I wanted to do this, Supreme, 97. And then that video was 3 minutes, 38 seconds long, Supreme 38. But Ohio equals 29. Ohio equals 25, 97, the 25th prime. The Ohio Supreme Court, I know this is a different Supreme Court, I think they're talking about, but the Ohio Supreme Court, they do things by the numbers. They have 2 Masonic owls on the side. They're building a gavel, which equals 47. I think I have the video I already uploaded. They're building a gavel outside it, 47, with our taxpaying dollars. There's more unnecessary bullshit in the city. Judge and gavel, same gematria, by the way. And then that's what I did with 47 numerology. We get this. So I hope this is another one of these, because I've made so many compilation videos of Ohio showing you they're pretty much ultimate evidence trailers of what the state is doing. And guys, I have to say it, all states do this, all countries do this. It's not just Ohio. Your state, all you gotta do is find the pattern that your state does it by. I've shown you Florida. I show you what they love to do. the killing numbers with them. Texas has a similar pattern to Ohio. This is like what I've observed. Pennsylvania, but you have to really dig deep and see and find it. And you see how they do things by the numbers all the time. If you're in Wisconsin, look up for the 44s. But you see this is Ohio's pattern. If you live in DC, you probably have the easiest because the 33s and 137s, all that shit. 47s as well. A lot of overlap. So I'll close it there. Peace out.